My name is Adrian Gonzalez, and this is my feature implementation for a Samus style morph ball. So the first thing that I had to do for the Samus style morph ball was make the ball. So what I did was I just took a sphere static mesh and put the bot base over it, and I thought that gave it a pretty unique look, and it looks like the actual bot. So then I had to get the movement. So what I did was, since we already had the bot and it had its movement, I just took the movement from the bot and modified it in a couple places. That way it would work similarly to the bot. So I took this from the most of this from the bot blueprint, and then I set the rotation so when it moves forward or left or right, it would then rotate forward, left or right. And then I put in all the turns, but I did not put the jetpack in it. And then over here, I put the for the jump, I made sure that it played its sound, and that it would only do that once, because at first it was doing it every time that I would touch the jump. So here is bot morph and jump control area, which when I begin play, it sets the jump count to 0, so that it will only jump when I pick up the morph ball jump power. And then in here is the morph into bot blueprint, so that it can morph back into the bot afterwards. So make sure that it gets the proper player controller, then unpossesses the bot ball, destroys the bot ball, spawns the bot, and then you possess it with the same controller that you were using. Oh, for the rotate forward and backward, I just took the delta seconds and degrees per second, multiplied them, and set that for its Y roll, or the pitch, and then left and right was a similar setup except for X. Over here I had to take the interactions so that I could press the buttons, and this is the same from where the bot was. So then we went to the pickup. So over here, this sets a random floating position for the floating animation, and this sets the floating animation, and then this destroys the actor, and this is just the base for the other pickups. So this was just mostly so that I didn't have to redo this every time. Here is the morph ball jump one, and this one's really simple. It just, once you pick it up, it allows you to jump afterwards. So if you don't have this picked up, the ball will not jump. And then here is the morph ball. So here, this allows the bot to morph into the ball and the ball back into the bot. So all this is doing is it sets the variable that I set in the BP bot and BP bot ball, which is over here, the morph ball active. It checks that into active so that this can run. And then finally the HUD. So over here is the timer that I was not able to get to work, as I wasn't sure or couldn't figure out where things needed to be casted. As you can see, I tried to do it to the morph ball jump. I tried to do it to the bots, and I just could not get the timer to work. But it is here, and then this is telling you how to morph into the ball. So the bot mostly just has the same as the morph ball. It morphs from the bot into the ball, and then takes over with the controller. And this is how it checks to see if you have picked up the morph ball jump area or power up, and if it's true, it allows the ball to jump, and if not, it sets it to 0 and you cannot jump. So to demonstrate this, here's the bot. If I press X right now, it will not transform into the ball. As soon as I come here and I press X, I can then be the ball, but I cannot jump. It'll play the effect, but it won't jump. As soon as I pick this up, I am then allowed to jump. And as you can see, this moves, rolls, and it has a smaller hitbox, because with this, it will not go in here. And that is my technical walkthrough of what I had to change and adjust for my Samus Morph Ball power-up.